Awesome, man.
Great work. Great work. That was good.
We're gonna train again. Easy.
There is a saying, I would say, there's a saying that a happy fighter makes a dangerous fighter, in the sense that if you put them in the right environment and their brain is receptive of what they're being taught, they're going to be more in tune with what they're going through.
3, 2, 1, let's go. Wow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I'm actually like, give me more, give me more, give me more.
That's his mindset in everything he does, whether it's training, whether it's work, whether it's helping other people.
With only a few days left until fight night, Anthony Joshua is fully locked in. Everything coming out of his camp shows a fighter taking this bout very seriously. There is no relaxed mood, no exhibition mindset, and no room for mistakes.
You know, so I use YouTube a lot, where there's a lot of videos what I listen to and I update it, and I can always revert back to it when I'm feeling low to get a bit of motivation. Fear comes in many forms. There's some things that I can't get over and I'll always be scared of, but I take the positive from it. Like, I'm never so confident I'm going to win. It's probably the fact that I'm scared to fail.
Coaches aren't meant to understand that you're tired. Coaches aren't meant to understand that you have emotions. Coaches are just supposed to look at you like you're a machine, and they just want results. I may be tired, but I just got to bite down on my gum shield, because if I can perform to an elite level when I'm tired, imagine what I can do when I'm at rest and when I've got energy. I've been through them days now, looking for sympathy, and you just don't get it in sport, but you don't get it. I always knew there could be the most talented fighter out there, especially in our industry. If they can't sell tickets, they can't put bombs on seats, they will never showcase their skills to the world, no matter how good they are. And that's why I say you have to have marketability and you have to have ability. And when you bring those two worlds together, it's a recipe for success.
This isn't about headlines or novelty. Joshua is focused on conditioning, sharp combinations, and a disciplined, pressure-heavy game plan. His camp is all business. Every detail matters: timing, control, and closing gaps. Anthony Joshua wants zero loose ends when the bell rings. He knows the stage is massive, the spotlight unforgiving, and expectations sky high. And instead of backing away from that pressure, he's embracing it as the countdown continues.
To stay humble means treat the person who is beneath you in a different class to the same person who's above you in a different class. It's an equal playing field, and we have to treat everyone with the same respect. And that's why, you know, people fight for equality. And I think that's important. And that's why I mix stay hungry and stay humble together in such a fine way that they gel together well. Stay hungry, stay humble.
Joshua's message is simple: he's going all in. But on the other side, Jake Paul is also deep into preparation. Jake is sparring heavier opponents, working on movement and tightening his defense. This is the biggest test of his boxing career, and his camp clearly understands that. The confidence is still there, but the work shows respect for the challenge.
Shit, and again. Good, and again. Good, 2 more. 1 more of them. Good.
You have to find it within yourself. If I've got to tell you to get up, and I've got to tell you to go to work, and I've got to tell you to do everything, then until that person stops telling you, you're never going to be able to achieve anything. So that's the best piece of advice I've been given, is find it within yourself to be motivated. You've been blessed with a brain, heart for emotions, spiritual connections.
In the final days, Jake's camp has shifted focus. There's less trash talk and more emphasis on readiness. Longer rounds, tighter defense, and surviving pressure are the priorities. This isn't just another crossover moment. This is a night that will decide how seriously Jake Paul's boxing career is taken moving forward. As both camps sharpen their focus, the wider boxing conversation has intensified.
There's very clear paths to being able to beat Anthony Joshua. Something about him. I was supposed to fight Gervonta and then go and fight Joshua maybe next year. when Gervonta got into his whole fiasco, Joshua was one of the first names on the list. I would say he's definitely was surprised and maybe thought I was just all talk and not actually wanting to do it and just saying it for hype. I think that's what a lot of people think when I say crazy things like fighting Canelo or Bud or Joshua. So I think he was actually surprised to get the deal done.
And Oladipo framed this fight as a mix of spectacle and serious consequence. With the bout taking place in Miami, they questioned how such a matchup was sanctioned, pointing to Florida's history of approving unusual contest. Simon Jordan argued that Jake Paul's status comes more from commercial power than sporting merit, while also admitting his ability to draw massive audiences. Jim White highlighted the financial reality, explaining why elite fighters accept these opportunities.
I don't want to ask you about a prediction for Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua because I think a lot of people know what will happen, but is it dangerous for Jake Paul to be taking on a big heavyweight? You're a heavyweight, man. I wouldn't want to get punched by you here. Is it very dangerous for Jake Paul to be in taking?
I mean, no matter what it is, it can be an exhibition fight or whatever fight it is. When two guys step over that rope and they got bad intentions or they ready to throw blows, it's always bad. You got to understand that boxing is a dangerous business and the head is not meant to be hit in the first place. Doctors will always tell you the head is not meant to be hit. The body is not meant to be hit. The head is not meant to be, the brain is not.
Oladipo added balance by acknowledging Jake Paul's impact on boxing's visibility and modern promotion, but all three agreed on one thing. This is a real fight with real risks. And if Joshua does not finish Paul decisively, it could disrupt carefully planned future opportunities. Curiosity may drive the views, but once the bell rings, boxing's hierarchy is expected to take over.
Heavyweight now, it wouldn't go beyond a round. I'd expect AJ to get rid of him, let alone AJ being 40 pounds heavier. The Americans look at AJ slightly different to how we do. They look at him as when he was in their country, he got beat by Andy Ruiz, who's not gone on to do anything. If Andy Ruiz went on to have this glittering career, then it maybe would have made that defeat look a lot bigger. They watched him recently get defeated by Daniel Dubois. They think he's done. So they don't have respect for him maybe the way we do over here. So he can win. I've been around Jake and he's delusional, but he's very strong-minded. So he thinks he can win, but there's no way this should go beyond 3 minutes.
Who's the A side? Who walks into the ring first?
AJ walks into the ring first to Jake Paul.
Credit for stepping into dangerous fights. But Bisping believes the growing hype around Paul says more about today's distorted boxing conversations than real competitive balance. This isn't just content. This is consequence. So now I want to hear from you. Is Jake Paul being underestimated? Or does this end the way most heavyweight mismatches do? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to Boxing Headquarters, and I'll see you in the next one.